What if I told you one of the greatest wide receivers in football history was told he was simply too skinny to survive the game? Too light, too fragile, too small. Coaches doubted him. Scouts questioned him. Critics believed his body would never withstand the punishment of elite football. But instead of proving them right, he made history. He became the first wide receiver in nearly 3 decades to win college football's most prestigious award, helped lead one of the NFL's most iconic franchises to a championship, and turned every doubt into motivation. This is the incredible story of DeVonta Smith, a man who proved that heart can be stronger than muscle, and determination can silence even the loudest critics. DeVonta Smith was born on November 14, 1998, in Amite City, Louisiana, a small rural town where football is woven into everyday life. Unlike athletes who grew up with expensive trainers and private facilities, DeVonta's childhood was simple. His family wasn't wealthy, but they were rich in love, discipline, and values. His mother, Christina Smith, played one of the biggest roles in shaping the man he would become. She constantly reminded him that success wasn't something handed to anyone, it had to be earned through hard work and consistency. His father, Kelvin Dickerson, also encouraged his athletic dreams and taught him the importance of staying focused even when life became difficult. DeVonta has always been a very private person, so he rarely speaks publicly about his family. While he has siblings, they have stayed almost entirely out of the public spotlight. Even after becoming one of football's biggest stars, he has chosen to protect his family's privacy, showing just how grounded he remains despite his fame. As a young boy, DeVonta loved sports, but football quickly became his greatest passion. There was only one problem. He didn't look like a future football superstar. While other kids were growing taller, heavier, and stronger, DeVonta stayed remarkably thin. Opponents underestimated him before games even started. Many assumed they could simply overpower him because of his size. Instead of complaining, DeVonta adapted. He worked tirelessly on the things he could control. His speed became explosive. His footwork became almost impossible to defend. His route running became incredibly precise. And his hands became so reliable that coaches trusted him to catch passes in the biggest moments. He understood something many athletes never do. If you can't be the biggest, become the smartest. That mindset would eventually change his life forever. He attended Amite High Magnet School, where his football talent quickly became impossible to ignore. Playing wide receiver and defensive back, DeVonta became one of Louisiana's most exciting high school players. Every Friday night, fans packed the stadium expecting something special. And DeVonta rarely disappointed. He made spectacular catches over defenders much larger than him, turning routine plays into unforgettable highlights. His quickness, football IQ, and calmness under pressure made him one of the most dangerous players in the state. By the time he graduated, he had recorded over 3,000 receiving yards and more than 30 touchdowns during his high school career. His performances attracted scholarship offers from several major college football programs. Eventually, one opportunity stood above all the others: the University of Alabama. For many young athletes, receiving an offer from Alabama is the dream of a lifetime. Under legendary head coach Nick Saban, Alabama had built a dynasty known for producing NFL stars year after year. But earning a scholarship was only the beginning. Making it onto the field was an entirely different challenge. When DeVonta arrived in Tuscaloosa in 2017, he entered one of the most competitive locker rooms in college football. Every practice featured future NFL players fighting for playing time. Nothing was guaranteed. Every catch had to be earned. Every snap had to be deserved. Many freshmen spend years waiting for their opportunity. DeVonta needed only one unforgettable moment. On January 8, 2018, Alabama faced Georgia in the College Football Playoff National Championship. The game became an instant classic. After falling behind early, Alabama staged a dramatic comeback to force overtime. Then came one of the most famous plays in college football history. On second and 26, freshman quarterback Tua Tagovailoa dropped back, looked deep, and launched a perfect pass down the field. DeVonta sprinted past the defense. He caught the football in stride. Touchdown. Game over. In a single play, the freshman wide receiver became a national hero. Millions of fans instantly knew his name. But remarkably, that wasn't even the greatest achievement of his college career. Over the next 3 seasons, DeVonta became better every single year. His work ethic became legendary inside Alabama's program. While others celebrated victories, he returned to the practice field. While others relied on natural talent, he obsessed over perfecting every route. He studied defensive backs. He improved his releases off the line. He strengthened every detail of his game. By 2020, he was nearly unstoppable. Despite facing constant double coverage, he dominated every defense he encountered. That season, he caught an astonishing 117 passes for 1,856 receiving yards and 23 receiving touchdowns, leading Alabama to an undefeated national championship season. Defenders knew the ball was coming to him. They still couldn't stop him. Then came the announcement that shocked the football world. DeVonta Smith won the Heisman Trophy, becoming the first wide receiver since 1991 to receive college football's highest individual honor. It was one of the most remarkable accomplishments in modern college football. For years, people had questioned whether someone his size could even compete. Now he stood on stage as the best player in America. The next challenge was even bigger. The NFL. During the months leading to the 2021 NFL Draft, one topic dominated every conversation about DeVonta. His weight. At just around 170 pounds, many analysts believed he was simply too thin for professional football. Some teams questioned whether he could survive an entire NFL season. Others believed defenders would overpower him. DeVonta ignored every criticism. On draft night, the Philadelphia Eagles selected him with the 10th overall pick, making him one of the highest drafted receivers in franchise history. The pressure was enormous. Philadelphia fans expected immediate results. DeVonta delivered. During his rookie season, he broke the Eagles' rookie receiving record while displaying the same smooth route running and dependable hands that had made him a college superstar. His chemistry with quarterback Jalen Hurts developed quickly, giving Philadelphia one of the league's most dangerous passing combinations. Together, they helped transform the Eagles into legitimate championship contenders. In the 2022 season, Philadelphia reached Super Bowl 57. Although they narrowly lost a thrilling game, DeVonta proved he belonged on football's biggest stage. Rather than becoming discouraged, he used the defeat as motivation. The Eagles continued building one of the strongest rosters in the NFL, and DeVonta remained one of the team's most reliable offensive weapons. His precise routes, incredible body control, and fearless catches consistently helped Philadelphia in critical moments. The hard work finally paid off when the Eagles captured Super Bowl 59, giving DeVonta Smith the first Super Bowl championship of his NFL career. It was the perfect reward for a player who had spent his entire life proving people wrong. Away from football, DeVonta remains one of the NFL's most private stars. Unlike many athletes who constantly share their lives on social media, he rarely discusses his personal relationships. As of today, there is no confirmed public information that DeVonta Smith is married, and he has not publicly announced having any children. He has chosen to keep his private life exactly that, private. Friends and teammates often describe him as humble, quiet, respectful, and completely dedicated to football. He avoids unnecessary attention and focuses on continuous improvement rather than celebrity status. That humility has earned him enormous respect throughout the league. His education also played an important role in his journey. While balancing the intense demands of Alabama football, DeVonta remained committed to his academic responsibilities. His years at the university helped prepare him not only as an athlete but also as a mature leader capable of handling the enormous pressure that comes with professional sports. Today, DeVonta Smith's legacy extends far beyond touchdowns and championship rings. He has become an inspiration for countless young athletes who have ever been told they were too small, too weak, or simply not good enough. His story reminds us that greatness isn't measured by height, weight, or appearance. It's measured by discipline, by sacrifice, by resilience, by refusing to let other people's opinions determine your future. The skinny kid from a small town in Louisiana became a college football legend, a Heisman Trophy winner, A first-round NFL draft pick, a Super Bowl champion, and one of the most respected wide receivers in the game. Every catch he makes sends the same powerful message to the world. Never let your size limit your dreams. Let your determination define your legacy.